Hello, everybody, and welcome to the full house here. Patrick and Kato, how are you?
Good. How's it going?
Good.
Ready to talk shit about the GameCube boot intro.
Great. The real battle.
Fuck.
Fuck off. Get the fuck off of our stream.
Yeah.
Get the fuck off of our stream.
Turncoat motherfuckers.
Wait, I have a question.
Damn it.
We spent an extraordinary amount of time on the stream ranking Windows boot intros. We didn't give it the full treatment in the way the console stuff. The chat seemed to suggest that you had done that with Will.
No, we just ranked Windows like soup to nuts.
Okay.
We did a ranking of Windows and everything about Windows.
All right, we're gonna have to get you in another time, maybe like a specific Mac OS / Windows boot sounds. And
I was thinking about it. I watched part of your ranking. Did you, as far as Windows goes, like consoles aside, did you land on Brian Eno as the best? Windows 95.
I think so. I think 95 was like
95 was the highest Windows for sure.
I think that's the right choice.
What was that weird? What was the weird console that you had that was up there in like the A rank for a while? That it was just like a dark horse. It was like some.
Oh, it kept crawling its way up into our hearts.
It's the BSX.
Yes,
the BSX.
Yeah.
The Satellaview. The Super Famicom Satellaview, right?
Ah, okay.
Or what is the town that lost its name or whatever
That was the name of it.
Earthbound-esque
of the BSX,
console UI. The town that lost
Silent Hill.
No,
Silent Hill.
BS. I don't know. It's Satellaview. Hold on, we're getting there.
So for folks that don't know, this was all from Save Points. Where can people go if they still want to donate? I'm sure there are ways to do it.
Yes. So we were raising money. We raised $160,000.
Wow! Congratulations.
Thank you. Anera, they do a lot of great work in Lebanon, and Palestine, like addressing needs for the obviously very upsetting conflict that continues to play out there.
Humanitarian crisis, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a tad, that would certainly describe it. You can go to savepoint.stream. That'll take you to the actual donation link. And the place we use it through also does employee matching. So if you have something like that, you can also get that to add to the cause in the future. And we did 3 days of streams in New York out of a studio there. The archives for that are over at youtube.com/@remapradio, including what was meant to be about an hour to an hour and a half of us ranking video game console intros and became 6+ hours of ranking video game console intros. So it turns out we have some thoughts.
It's very good. It's very fun. Very fun. All right, but we are not here to necessarily rank consoles. We are here to rank who is the best at Volgarr 2. So Brad,
yes,
I'm going to take it over to our split screen here as you guys get back in the seat here. Now, you brought up a little bit before the stream here that there was some contention happening. There was something happened.
Listen, we have a small matter to adjudicate.
Okay.
I don't want to be a stickler for the rules or anything here.
No, please be a stickler. I just ranked video game console intros for 6 hours, so I'm nothing if not pedantic. So please proceed.
Okay. There is the small matter of you have about 8 to 10 minutes extra on me from last week or last time. You remember?
I do. Yes, I was able to finish that run to try and do the boss. So you're saying put me on a cooldown?
Well, you basically did about one extra run after I stopped. So we are no longer.
Do we do it on a timer or do we do it on?
I feel like we need like a Volgarr pace car. Somebody needs to play Volgarr, and Brad cannot pass the Volgarr player, but gets a little bit of a head start.
I've got the video in front of me. It is about 9 minutes.
Wow.
After you went for about another 9 minutes after I stopped.
So how do you guys want to do this?
How many times did I die?
And cross. So it was a full run. It was like you burned your lives. No, actually, I think you just quit out.
I was told to stop.
You were told to stop. So you're saying, Patrick, what I'm hearing from Patrick is Brad gets one full run without dying.
Yeah, that's
And what
fair.
I'm hearing from Brad is 9 minutes. 9 to 10
Yeah,
minutes.
sure. I don't know how you want to handle it.
Wow.
I will put that. We'll put that to the judges.
I'm gonna compromise here, and I'm gonna say since we're just starting, and Brad has some home field advantage, I'm gonna say 3 lives for Brad or 9 minutes, whichever comes first.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
All right,
Does that sound fair?
Yeah,
That works.
yeah, it's totally
All right.
fair.
Can I get a timer? A visible timer?
You can get.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, sure. Here, you can get my clock here that I will just hold up.
All right, let me move my little webcam so I can see it.
That's very good.
Okay. All right,
Yeah,
thank
there you go.
Great. Okay.
That's a cool block.
It's actually not bad.
And so I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna start it when we get going here. I'll put the alarm on, and I will just hold this up like this, so you can just see the amount of time that's left. It's very comfortable.
Clock man.
That's right. The worst Mega Man boss ever. So, Brad, why don't you get started when you want to go here? I will release the dial on the clock.
I am immediately wishing I just hadn't brought this up because now everybody's just going to be watching me.
In fact, yes. Everybody.
This is Patrick. This is what you gotta do. You gotta study the run. You gotta take what you can from it. Right?
I'm pretending my fingers are on the controller and I'm remembering how the controls work.
Hang on, I'm going to kill myself? How do I get 3 lives back? I don't remember.
Are you saying I should stop the clock?
Wait.
Are we stopping the clock?
I think I need to hit continue to get the 3 lives.
You have to hit
there it is.
All right, I've reset the clock.
Wait.
Yeah. Stop the
hang
count.
on. Well, shit. Just started at the beginning of the level.
Okay,
I got in your
It's
head.
going great.
Boy, all right, well, there's 1 life now.
Okay, that's 1. Here, there's a lot
It's
to keep
exactly
track
how he drew it up, how he imagined this would go.
I cannot tell you how much has gone on since the last time we did this.
I think most people know at least some of it.
Yeah, there's a fair bit more around here as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Just saying.
2.
I have died twice on the same second.
Vinny, what is that clock?
What do you do with
What is
these
this
guys?
clock? This clock is. We are not sponsored by Time Timer, but this is the clock. This
we
is the
could
time
be.
timer. This is the thing I keep at my desk to know when I should stand up
Reach out.
and stretch my back out and stuff. Like I put it like every 45 minutes to an hour to be like, you should stand up and not just sit for this long. I like the visual.
One of the things that people like about an Apple Watch is every hour it tells you to stand up.
Yeah.
Vinny has got this advanced clock that he has to wind up and do the same thing. I love it. But I mean, I'm not saying you got to buy an Apple Watch. It's just very funny that one of the core features of the Apple Watch it's 10 minutes for the hour. Do you want to stand up?
All right. Is that it?
All right.
Is
it? I don't know. You tell me.
I'll tell you
That's
what.
3.
I haven't been. Hold on. I do think it was like I'm willing to add another 3. A lot of pressure went on Brad immediately. Everyone's looking at his game.
Yeah,
so just keep going.
Keep going.
Right,
you
okay.
got about 7 minutes.
It's not
left
like
here.
you made substantial progress against. I'm not sweating the.
I mean, if anything, I kind of screwed myself by rolling back to the beginning of the level.
I know. I didn't agree with the choice. I gotta be honest.
This clock. I also use this clock for. I have working from home. This is my, hey, I'm going to put in 45 minutes to an hour on here. I'm just not going to open a bunch of browsers. I'm going to focus on the task I have to do until this thing beeps. And then I can go check the news and everything else.
Then I can ruin my life.
Yeah. And then I set the clock to like 15 minutes. I'm like, okay, for 15 minutes, I could just go check Discord and whatever else and come back to work. Let's just say I've had some focusing issues working from home.
No.
Yeah. It's hard.
I'm gonna stare at this email box.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I'm done with it.
Yeah, even if I'm not making progress, I can't open the browser until the clock beeps. It's hard.
Oh, thank God. I can stop pretending I'm doing
Oh my
anything
God.
now.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh. That's rough.
going over
That little spore comes in from out of screen.
My version of that is I am reminder pill. Like I have so many different reminders that
Like in the
I can't.
app?
Yes, the reminder, like the literal, because then it goes across all my devices. I can't fuck it up. Like it doesn't matter if I'm on a laptop or I just have my phone with me or my watch with me. Like I'm always like, I mean, I cannot remember the amount of times I've forgotten to put the garbage out. I need that reminder. It goes off at Tuesday at 10 p.m.
Yep.
Usually I've done it by then, but if I haven't, I'm on the couch thinking about going to bed. It's like, no, you dumbass, you have to go outside and get the garbage out.
My wife is like similar, a huge phone reminder thing, like constant, just things are just going off. Like, vitamins for the kids, garbage out, breakfast. This kid's got, this kid has to be at school early today because of band. This kid has to be at school, whatever. Yep. And I have abdicated all that to say, like, there needs to be one point of truth. Like you are the single source of truth. So you need to handle this. Otherwise, we're just going to have conflicts. What if I've got 9:15 and you've got 9 o'clock?
It's true. My wife does a lot of management stuff as part of her job. So she's always in spreadsheets and meetings and calendar invites. And that has, in ways that are more beneficial to our family than a negative. But if I have a conversation with her that involves something on a date, I will start a mental countdown in my brain. I'm like, in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to get a calendar invite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And sure enough, like, you've been invited to dinner next Friday at 6 p.m. Like,
taking the garbage out at 10 o'clock. Yeah, right. Yeah.
But again, it is more of a positive benefit than not. But it always cracks me up. It's like, I wish you get drinks with XYZ, like next Saturday. Well, don't worry, I'm not going to forget. You've gotten a Google invite to have drinks with XYZ next Saturday.
Says here you have a conflict with taking the garbage out and making dinner.
That's a real shame.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true.
Says you're busy.
I've cycled all the way through using reminders a lot to now the notifications do nothing. My brain just tunes it all out because I get too many.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I assume that means you are not bothered by the red badges.
Have you seen my mail?
Oh no.
This is what I'm saying. But the reason it still works for me is because the red badges bother me. So seeing 3 undone reminders. We gotta get these reminders taken care of, even if it means holding press and making it tomorrow. We're doing it tomorrow. The badge is gone.
I do not think I've experienced inbox 0 in the last 15 years of my life. That has just not been an experience I've had.
Yeah.
I've gotten better. I've gotten better at sorting my emails and just basically, at some point, I just did mark all as read. Mark all as read. We're starting over, and then I sort my emails now to be like, especially with kids stuff. Like I get stuff from their school all the time. I get 25 emails in a week from everything. This is the run, Brad. Here we go. You got Patrick. I'm gonna say when this thing beeps, you can start.
Okay.
And you have about 2.5 minutes.
Well, now that Brad has gotten in a rhythm, I think we should turn our attention back to his play. And see how he's doing, what we make of his strategy and approach. It was much funnier when he was just dying in the beginning.
That was pretty funny.
And so you guys are on the same part?
Yes, I think.
Oh God!
Did you make it to the boss?
Stop making Brad talk.
I know what you're doing.
There you go.
You're ruining his life.
I got awfully close to beating the boss, but I was not able to actually put him away. I don't think I figured out. There was a sequence where the enemies come in from the right and the left, and their attacks were messing me up. Those are taking off most of my health, and I never quite put together how to.
Oh, what the fuck!
Ooh.
Oh, come on! All right. Well.
Okay. You still got a minute and a half.
Oh. Well, all right.
We're going with the time here.
Again.
Well, this point, this one I gotta just ride it out. Just imagine I'm muttering this music quietly to myself. Like,
all right, it's gotta be soon now. Looks like about a minute.
Does it make like a really pleasing or annoying sound? I guess I'm about to find out.
I usually have the alarm off, so I don't remember. I usually have the.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I wanted the visual, the red on it.
I see.
You know.
Understand.
Yeah. You know, sometimes we're recording and stuff.
Right. That makes sense.
So we'll see. All right, I'm gonna put it near the mic here.
Ready to get into the arena.
Bring it on.
Patrick, ever since you mentioned it, the music, I realized that there is actually language, but I can't tell what language in this song.
Vinny, should we have heard something?
Have we?
Is it?
I didn't hear it, but I'm gonna give it another couple of
It's not
seconds
done
here.
yet.
But I'm gonna say, wait, hold on, I hear it going. Ready? Go! There it is. Yeah. Did you hear it? I think it did do a little beat, but I might have been talking.
Nice.
Yeah. Here, oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just a beep. That's just like a regular beep.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause myself for 5 seconds.
All that build up. All that fucking build up, and it just sounds like a clock radio, like an alarm. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
All right, what are the controls? I have to go
I
straight
wanted
to the
to be
boss.
dazzled.
It's no
I was
alarm.
not dazzled.
It's no alarm mode. Let's say, but what?
Clearly
is?
not. I can't play Doom on that clock.
Oh. Doing.
All right. Oh, so Patrick, you're starting at a checkpoint.
Well, he's at the boss.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Oh,
I made it all the
okay.
way up there.
That is where he is.
Yeah, which is why I was fine with giving it the maximum amount of time.
I see.
Just trying to remember all the controls.
What do the buttons do?
No one knows.
Oh, there's a roll. That's right. Okay, I think that's it.
That seems important.
Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah, it's because those invincibility.
Oh yeah, there's
frames.
a roll.
There's a roll. Oh, here we go. Oh,
Keep rolling,
right.
rolling.
Oh, it's fucking Davy Jones.
Yeah, this guy.
Okay, so that's
This
the part I don't
freaking
understand.
guy.
All right, this is going poorly to start.
Nah, you're doing fine.
Oh, nice dodge. I think that's what you gotta do. You just gotta pick a side and dodge. Whoa.
Dodge or
You were blocking with the
Yeah, dodge
shield.
the-
yeah.
Yikes.
All right. Some progress.
And people who are listening, if you're listening, you want to let us know. There is some new audio stuff going on here. If anybody sounds a little funny or it's not coming through leveled out, just let me know and I will.
Yeah, if I'm funny, that's completely accidental.
That's not intentional funny.
Doing.
No.
Patrick, taking a moment.
Do I take the block? I think I pick a side. Do I take the block and then attack? Or do I take the block and then iframe through it?
Oh.
Like the block doesn't give you enough frames. You get pushed back into the other person's sword. Ooh.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm gonna drown. Fuck.
I have all the chats.
pesky
up.
lungs.
Oh, thank God. All right. Play somewhere.
Oh.
It's tense. There's a tension.
Fucking got him.
Nice.
Boom!
All right.
Got this man's.
That
Oh
was it.
my
Yeah.
god.
That was it. That
Holy
was
shit.
Man.
I
Holy
think this is
shit.
the first. Well, other than I briefly took the lead at the end of Volgarr 1, but otherwise, Brad has had me during this entire
Eh.
journey.
Whoa, shit. I think you've been. Whoa, God. Oh, fuck
I just
me.
noticed.
you've been-
Oh, that's.
Oh.
I think you've been pretty consistently up on 2.
And 2, yes. What's up, friends?
What's up,
What's
friends?
that?
What's going on here?
I don't know.
You touch it?
This isn't the first level you guys beat, right?
No, this is area.
What the f am I doing?
There's 2 jewels in there, so I wonder if that's just like your, hey, you're filling
it's
the
just
thing.
like-
Two bosses, yeah.
Yeah, you have 2 down.
Elderweir, home of elves. Oh, we were talking about the elves earlier.
Mercer.
Project Gorgon.
Sorry.
Right? That was the
Oh,
name
Patrick,
of the
your
game.
friends are here. Project
At least,
Gorgon?
at least I get to slaughter them. There was a last weekend we watched my wife, the greatest contradiction in my relationship with my wife is that she loves spiders and I abhor them.
Okay.
And so I still will watch upsetting spider movies for her, and I kind of like it, even though it's like a safe space to have a phobia, because I've watched so many things and it's difficult to get scared, and spiders absolutely got my number. So that part is fun. And we watched what was it called? Not Split. I'm gonna have to.
Spider-Man.
Spider. No, I keep track of this stuff.
Is it about spiders?
Is it about Spider-Man?
Sting.
It's not. Oh,
Is it
Long
about the man
legs.
called Sting?
Why
Venom.
didn't I write this one down?
About the wrestler Sting.
Yeah.
Sting.
Is it Sting?
Wait,
Called Sting.
It's
Parker, what?
Sting!
Oh my god.
straight up, it's called Sting. Yeah, it's a horror movie where, like this it's like a meteorite lands in this kid's bedroom.
That's a bad place
no,
for a meteorite to land.
yeah, you don't want
Okay.
that.
Yeah. And the little organism that's inside it doesn't have a shape, so it just assumes the shape of the first thing it finds, which ends up being a spider. And this spider just grows and grows and has a very upsetting sequence where it enters the mouth of another person and then
I don't care for
emerges from their stomach. It was a
Ooh,
lot.
fun.
It was.
Why
I don't
does
think
it
I
want?
want,
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Why does it want to do
Yeah.
that? Is there a good reason for that?
I think to upset you, the viewer. I don't think there's like a
It worked.
canonical.
Okay.
I think they call it's a little
Just
twisted.
want to take a little trip.
Maybe it's a little fucked up.
It's how it gets. That's what it wants. That's its kink. It just like gets down in there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what that is.
Patrick,
That's
have you
more.
seen the are you familiar with that French spider movie?
Infested.
You know what I'm talking
Yes.
about? Infested, yes. Have you seen that?
Shudder. Yeah. Also deeply upsetting. Yeah, that movie is instead of one big spider, how about all the spiders?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh no.
It's really good. I definitely recommend it. The person who did that film is directing the next Evil Dead movie. Because the Sam Raimi's MO on Evil Dead now seems to be like plucking people who make dark and fucked up movies and then be like, I don't know, you want like a budget? And just as long as there's a Necronomicon in here somewhere, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
You know, I'm thinking about this spider, and maybe I'm thinking too much about this spider crawling into
Yeah,
somebody's
me too.
mouth, and like how much it
Sure.
grosses people out, and like that's so rude, that spider. But everybody here, everybody listening knows that if humans were that small up against some other big creature, man, the mouth would be the least of your worries where humans would want to crawl into. Like all humans would be like, dude, crawl in there and just, come on, get your thing going. Like,
No.
no,
No.
Get your thing
I dare you.
going.
I dare you.
Yeah.
Drop it. Go in there.
go
Yeah.
in, come on,
Come
in
on,
there.
man, get your thing going. You're that thing.
Come on,
You know.
come on.
You know
I
the
can't
thing.
fit. You can
You know that
fit. You can
thing.
fit in there. You can go inside that creature.
Wow, okay. Escalated very quickly.
I'm just saying, humans have gone inside everything. They can go inside, and they will.
Yeah.
They will continue.
You are really underestimating human ingenuity on that front, I think. There is still so much prime territory left to be claimed.
There's some more. There is something kind of like inherent though about wanting to go in a big thing. because I feel like
Yes.
I felt this when I was in
See,
elementary
Connor
school,
gets it.
and
Yeah.
It's part of human nature.
We
It's
had-
in our
we had
DNA.
a-
We
no,
want to go
look,
in the
look.
big thing.
we want to go in the big thing. That was in elementary school. We had a giant life-size blow-up sperm whale that got
Okay.
blown up inside of on our
Yes.
Keep
football
going,
field at the
Gato.
school,
Uh-huh.
and like it was just like
Okay.
everyone's immediate thing was like, "Can I go in there?"
Yes. Of
And like,
course.
yes, they made it so that you can go in there and learn about the inside of the whale. It was awesome, but
Sure.
everyone always wanted to do it. Like, of
Yeah.
course, like who wouldn't?
Only
Wait,
8
wait.
children made it out.
Mostly everyone was fine.
The ones that weren't, though. Ugh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's look, humans are the worst species. We all know
Well,
this.
everyone knows that.
Oh yeah.
That's not even
Oh,
a
yeah.
question.
Sorry, quick.
I
Right back.
Okay.
did that.
Remember those like did you guys ever I never did it, but I feel like my kids did it where they have like a parachute and everybody stands in a circle holding the parachute and they all put it up and
Yeah.
everybody runs
Yeah.
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 See,
Yeah.
They train kids at a young age to be like, if there is some kind of
In the
cavern
thing.
or thing, you just
Okay, all right. Wow.
There's a big dumb thing. Run into it.
Run into it.
Yeah, get in there.
Get in there. Like, I'm sure there are people who are like, you know, the inside of a sperm whale is probably just like a bounce house, right? Like we've probably just go in there and like that's probably super fun.
Why do you think that old man
did you-
stayed in the belly of the whale for so long?
That's right.
Did you see the movie Nope?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I mean the inside. The
Oh,
inside.
yeah.
Yep.
That was
That
kind of
creature,
that was
like-
kind of similar. Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
that's
like,
one of the most
ooh.
horrifying
Yeah.
things I've seen in a movie in the last 10 years. Like, definitely.
I remember that
I
seeming pretty
agree.
fun. Yeah.
Did not care for it. I mean, I
Yeah.
cared for it, but I did not care for it.
Yeah. No, that is 100% the
God.
feeling to have during that scene.
Big bunch of no bueno right there.
It was very odd when we went to Disney and Universal with the kids over spring break earlier this year, and so we went to Universal mostly for the Mario stuff, and then we did like the Hollywood tour, and for whatever reason, Universal has decided that Nope should be like one of their premier
Really?
properties. And so you do the Hollywood tour, and they have a whole, I forget what the ranch is called in that movie, but like you go through it, and there's like a whole sequence where like it stops, and you hear like the crickety cricket, like the kind of noise that the creature makes when it comes
wow.
around. But they don't show the creature because there's no way they could practically pull that off.
Yeah.
You know. But it's so, I got my kids like, what are we waiting for? I was like, well, like a human devouring UFO that I don't think
people-
they're going to show us here.
Are there people above you just like throwing pennies down at you though?
They should just drown us in blood like
A
they do
bloody
at the Point
penny.
Bird
Yeah.
Yeah.
over the house.
That's boy, is there I mean I assume it can't be that scary, right? Because you don't want to like unless there's like a hey heads up that nope not that scary.
No, I honestly
Nope.
the scarier stuff in that the tour is when you do there's the Fast and Furious section
Really?
where, like and,
What?
and there's like
there. It's fucking terrifying.
well it's super loud. Like the thing that's always funny with kids is like with headphone all sorts of devices you have at home are like pretty soft compared to movie theaters and like
Yes.
stuff that you would like so every time you bring a kid to one of those situations one of the first things they realize is like holy shit like
Yeah.
nobody modulates the volume like out here. And so there's a King Kong Godzilla one. It's based off the Peter Jackson film where like the train like drifts back and forth and it's really loud. I mean, my oldest guy had a blast with it. My youngest was not quite as thrilled.
We keep basically earbuds and stuff in the car and in our bags for stuff like that because we've gone to just like so many shows like a theater or something
Yeah.
like that versus
Yeah.
like Jesus this is her my daughter's just her hands are just over kids have pretty sensitive hearing as I get older my hearing's just going and I'm like this is fine my daughter is just ears are bleeding
Why did I do
hands
that?
over her ears that was a tough jump.
you doing, Brad?
Uh-huh.
How is it not being in the water anymore?
Oh, it's fucking fantastic. I could not be happier.
Oh no.
I'll take the spiders over the water. Oh, well. What's... Oh. Let's see. All right, well. I'm trying to find the secret. See, now I'm turning into Brad when Brad had time ahead of me. It was like, well, should I be spending 15 minutes looking for what's hidden in the walls? No, but I think I'm going to.
But yes.
Alex, did you watch Psycho Gorman?
I have not actually seen that yet.
Oh my God, you have to.
I know I would enjoy it. Based on everything everyone's told me, I know I would enjoy it.
It's so fucking good. That guy put out a new one that I have not watched yet. I forget what the name of it is called, but it's the new one is essentially riffing on like Primo Charles Band, like Puppet Master Ghoulies era.
Ooh, okay.
There's a lot of practical like puppet effects, but Psycho Gorman is, I don't know, like I don't know how to describe it. It's like an R-rated Power Ranger to some degree. Is
yeah,
like, not totally far off.
Based on what I know of it, it sounds like what if a child befriended the Guyver and the Guyver was like more sentient.
Yes. It's fantastic.
I'm all for that.
It's deeply fucking funny too.
All right, Patrick's fighting trees. Brad, you are now continuing to overcome the jump.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drown before I get there. Am I gonna make it? Probably not.
Oh, right. Wait, do you have to do that horrible water sequence over and over again? No, right? We both got past that.
I mean, they're all horrible, right?
Yeah, define horrible.
No, but there was one in particular that was really bad. Remember the one where I was going back and forth, only killing one enemy at a time, and then like refilling my air? That's the one I'm thinking. I think Brad has passed that one.
You think?
Patrick, we recorded a show today, since you were talking about movies, that'll go up in about a week and a half while we're on break for Thanksgiving. But the question was asked, any movies from 2024 that would that stand out?
How do you? I don't know how to do this.
Just like in general? Just like movies that, let's see.
Gato, do you have anything either? Like a 2024 movie that you're like, you know what, this could make a list sometime.
Well, the movie you just recommended, this audience probably, well, at least by audience, I suppose I mean Alex.
Yeah.
Substance. If you haven't seen The Substance.
That's a good one.
Yeah, The Substance is great.
Substance is, I forget what the younger actor's name is. Margaret Qualley?
Margaret Qualley.
Yeah.
Qualley?
Who's one of the stars of Death Stranding.
Yeah, she's mama.
Exactly.
Also, the daughter in The Leftovers, another extraordinary show.
She's also
really good.
A show that Kojima definitely watched.
Yeah, she's Andy McDowell's daughter.
Yeah. That's
right. Look, it's fine to be a nepo baby as long as you're sick as shit, and like she is. So, and the Substance, like, long story short, is like Demi Moore plays like this aging actor that like was primarily known for being like beautiful, doing fitness programs, and then her show gets canceled by Dennis Quaid, who was simultaneously the same weekend The Substance came out, was playing The Substance, which is like a deep commentary on like what it means to be a woman and age. And then he was also in Reagan, playing Ronald Reagan, the same fucking weekend. That's range on politics. That's range
the Quaid
on
family
acting.
has some problems.
And So then she just sees an ad for something called The Substance, which is this program where you take the substance and a newer, younger you emerges from your body. Like literally your back splits open and a younger person appears.
Thanks, RFK. Yeah, this is what
when they take the fluoride out of the water, unfortunately, we're all gonna go through this process.
That's right.
You gotta
tell you it's about cavities in your teeth, but it's actually about hiding the second person in your body that's trying to emerge.
all right.
And the whole
Might have to
idea
save
is
the rest of this. I have to see this.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I won't say anything more. But like that's the basic setup, and then a bunch of other stuff happens. But it's really fucking good. It's definitely one of the best movies I've seen this year. But it's on the you have to have a high tolerance for body horror side.
Oh boy.
Yep.
So
Okay.
if that is not your thing,
How much do you like Cronenberg?
Cronenberg I can deal with because it's there's like almost like he took it to 15 kind of a quality where it's just like we're super goopy. It's the stuff that tries to go for absolute realism that I always am a little rough with.
This one does does the full range. I feel like
Okay.
it gets up to Cronenberg levels, but then also has a few bits that are a little more ooh.
Yeah, I watch a lot of those through my fingers. Like just
it's streaming on Mubi.
Mubi?
Thing that I didn't know existed.
Mubi.
Yeah.
No, it exists. I know Mubi.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty close to canceling every streaming thing I have, but
isn't Mubi free?
Oh, is it
well,
free?
yeah. Well, right now there's a link on Paste. You can get a month for free.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mubi free there?
Yeah.
Movie
free there.
Movie free on Mubi?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mubi
which
free.
has
Mubi
both
free.
The Substance.
Okay.
They have both the Substance and the recent 4K remaster of The Fall, which is a fucking amazing movie if you haven't seen it. Yeah, it rules. I saw that in theaters here though, which was so worth it.
I haven't watched many normal movies.
For a second there, Kato, I got The Fall mixed up. I had to look it up, which I have not seen The Fall with Falling Down.
Oh, it's
which
very different films, as it turns out.
Oh my god.
Like, okay, yeah, that's
Joel
what I was
Schumacher's The Fall.
Wait, did Schumacher make Falling Down?
Yes, he did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen a lot of 2024 releases. Maybe I've seen more than I think, but I'm not remembering as many of them.
I tend to watch a lot of like my wife and I like over the holidays, like once the Oscar nominees get announced, we'll like work our way through, like we try to watch all the best pictures before like the Oscars are actually on, even if I don't care that much. Well, actually, I take that back. I care very much about the Oscars this year because Conan O'Brien's hosting it. Like I'm very much interested in the Oscars this year.
This is the first time I feel like a hosting job announcement has gotten me any kind of feeling whatsoever.
I know, but I'm fucking
It's
psyched.
a good one.
I'm kind of surprised he agreed to it. Maybe I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why it would say. It's just sort of. It was kind of out of left field.
I don't know. He's got bills to pay.
He's doing like a bunch of. I see him on recommendations for like he was like doing a travel show, right? And
yeah, and I mean he has this podcasting, empire, which seems to be doing reasonably well. Heard about podcasting? I hear it's big. There's all these celebrities getting in on it.
That's right. Yes.
Who would want to listen to people for hours on end? Come on.
I don't know, man. Some of those people include the Kelsey brothers.
Okay.
And the Hawk Tua girl
has a podcast.
I heard she just launched an AI. Good for her.
Yeah, no, she's getting the bag. I'm going to say this for her.
Good.
I don't care about her. I still don't actually know what it is she did that made her famous. I've never bothered to look it up, and I don't care.
Okay.
Good for
You don't
her
know what a
securing the bag.
means?
No, I know what it means. I don't care.
Okay.
That's impressive.
I've never watched the video or any of the source material.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't
But
know
good
the
for her.
Hunters
Secure that
origin
bag.
story?
It's a 10-second clip, which is wild
I don't
to me.
care.
So
That 10 seconds could be better spent staring at something worse.
It is. You're right.
You're right.
You're right,
You're
Alex.
not-
But it is like it is a phenomenal. Like you did this thing for 10 seconds, monetize, get as much money out of it as you can. You did it right.
Wring that towel fucking dry. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
That's on a bit
You know,
of a tear here.
I bet when all is said and done, she's probably going to have like the highest ratio of, you know, origin story, like starting material to wealth accumulated. 10-second, like 10-second blowjob joke into like $500 million or something.
Yeah.
You know,
Media empire.
Yeah.
Like, she's going to be rivaling Oprah at some point in terms of like size and reach of her empire.
gotta save your money, man. A lot of sharks out there. You got a
Yeah.
#1 hit. Somebody else is gonna have a hot Tua in coming up soon too.
A hot Tua?
Next one,
different?
hot
Is that
Tua. Yeah.
Is that a new
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Everything, fuck off. Fuck.
I just
my God.
did it. So I gotta go monetize.
That is the farthest I've made it. No idea how to get through this. Fuck. Ooh.
Ooh.
Doing.
I think that's the right call. I think it's just a pixel off.
Yeah, I think you have it, Brad. I think you just like are off by a frame.
What?
Yeah, you have to jump a little late. Do the second jump a little later. A little higher in the first jump.
Ah.
There you go.
There it is.
Oh, I
there
didn't-
it
Nice,
is.
nice, nice,
I
nice.
didn't realize you could stand on this part. I thought I had to get up here. Interesting.
Oh.
So Brad, just to confirm, this is the furthest you've made it.
Think so?
Okay.
I hope so. Maybe I'll be free of this watery hell eventually.
Patrick, without going into spoilers, because I'd heard you talk about it at some point, but I don't think you had finished it. Did you finish The New Life is Strange?
I did.
No!
I did not care for how it wrapped up.
God damn it. Jesus fuck.
Excuse me.
How we doing?
I liked the first half.
I think I'm
and
still
then
in
did
the
not
first
care.
half. Okay.
So I will set. So you finished how many chapters have you finished?
I got the actual game mechanic powers not that long ago. And so still kind of I still feel like getting into the groove with them. So I forget what chapter that is. How many chapters total are there? 5?
5.
Okay.
And I guess what I'll say is the first 2.5 chapters of that game I think are really great and interesting and set up some cool dynamics, and I think they managed to make the best of an awkward situation of like trying to justify all the Max and Chloe stuff. Like it works. Like it's fine. And there's a sequence. Chapter 2 ends on like a really big, like kind of holy shit moment. And what they decide to do with that at the beginning of chapter 3, I was also like, hell yeah, I'll play that game. And then unfortunately, like the rest of the game plays out, and I didn't care for where they took more or less the second
half of it.
game.
So where do you think I am
and-
if I say like I'm up to like I've got the powers and I'm kind of navigating?
Yeah, you still have a couple more hours of like really like cool stuff.
Okay.
And then unfortunately, I think the game devolves into not really. It
As
does a ton
interesting?
of all of its premise setup is really interesting, and then it's almost like it forgets about that premise and gets distracted by other things. And it'd be fine if those other things were good or interesting. I just didn't find them good or interesting. And I frankly think the ending is kind of
Let down?
insultingly bad.
Insultingly bad.
and,
All right.
Ew.
for some very specific reasons. I think it's very how do I say it? I think it's very presumptuous
Okay.
about itself in a way that I was frustrated by.
I'm excited to get through that one. I think the performances and the performance or the animation, I don't know if they're doing performance capture, is very good on the characters. Very emotive.
I agree.
Really good. Really like believable character work for a lot of it. So curious to see where that stuff goes.
Did you play True Colors?
We did, yeah. Alex and I played that on. I think we did the whole thing on stream.
It's part of why I ended up. I think I'm a little harsher on the game than I might have been otherwise because I really liked True Colors quite a bit. I think the ending gets a little messy, but I still liked True Colors quite a bit. And it's the same team that did Double Exposure, and so I don't know. It just. I'll be really bummed if the next game from the Life is Strange team is not good either. What is it? I always forget what it's called. How do you always remember? What is it?
From
I
Lost
do,
Records?
but I've forgotten.
Lost Records?
Yeah, Rage and Bloom. Lost Records, Rage and Bloom, something like that.
Yeah,
Yes.
sounds right.
That one looks good. That one looks interesting. I'm
Did they
curious
just
about it.
have? They just have layoffs at Don't Nod? Something was going on at Don't Nod, right?
Yes, they canceled a couple
Yeah, they
unannounced
did.
projects. They are a studio that is. I mean, they epitomize the like AA sort of video game, like the mid-tier like sort of production, and that stuff is just getting so fucking squeezed.
Yeah,
right now,
I don't know
in
if
a
you
way
saw-
that I.
There was just this like heartbreaker because I really like SteamWorld stuff. There was just layoffs, over 100 people, I think, over at, is it Thunderful? Is now the
Yeah.
SteamWorld folks. And I feel like that's another example of like AA.
Yep.
It's a bummer. Brad, how you feeling? Okay. Gotta get past this wall.
Really
Sounds
weird.
great.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What's that?
Oh my god.
That's that guy. Patrick, what are you thinking of this new level?
Oh, they give you a breather here.
Jeez.
Okay.
So just know that, Brad. You know, if you can get to the next area, not saying it's a breeze, but there's no water. You know what I mean?
I was just about to ask, aren't you?
Comparatively
Yeah.
a breeze.
Okay.
Aren't you just?
I feel like even the
aren't you at the
developers
beginning
know
right now?
Yeah, I died. I made a dumb mistake. But, like, I don't feel emotionally devastated in the way I did every time I died in the previous area.
Right.
This is just mean. This whole part.
It is. It is.
Like this set of
100%
two
agree.
levels. These water levels are just fucking cruel.
Yeah.
Like in a way that nothing else I've seen in these games has been.
It's specifically because of the way it fucks with the physics. Like it is.
Because the physics and the time limit from having to go air.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
you lose the ability to experiment because you've just got to haul ass all the time.
Yep.
Mm. Yo, that tree just got real angry at you.
Yeah.
Ah! Stop throwing that shit at me.
Oh, what the fuck?
I have to say, I know there are spiders in this level, but ooh, I'm a fucked up tree. Isn't like it's quite doing it.
No, not scaring
I'm
you?
kind of with
Ah,
you.
you don't like?
Yeah, like that Wizard of Oz, like that tree's gonna eat you.
Ah, look at me! Ah, I'm a tree.
Yeah, you're right. It's not doing it for me.
Oh, yeah, look, I'm fine with a fucked up tree. But
You heard it here first.
although if I'm doing fucked up tree rankings, I'm not really sure where I'm starting.
Isn't a tree eat a kid in Poltergeist?
Yeah,
Okay. That's pretty
Real
messed
fucked
up.
up. Real fucked up tree in the first Evil
Real
Dead,
fucked
I
up.
suppose.
It's a pretty fucked up tree. The Adelwood trees from Over the Garden Wall, those are pretty
Oh.
fucked up.
I don't know what that is.
The one, it's a tree made from the souls of children.
Oh, okay. All right, that sounds
Oh,
like a
bad.
bad
Like
tree.
from the movie The Guardian?
No, wait, what's
No
the
one
Guardian?
fucking remembers The Guardian.
No, what's the Guardian?
The Guardian
Alex
is maybe
just letting it lie for a couple of seconds.
yeah.
That's really hoping
Anybody?
anybody will.
Yeah, you know,
Anyone?
I'm
Anyone?
thinking about it. It's maybe the worst William Friedkin movie, if I can think. If I'm thinking, I don't know if I've seen every single movie he's ever made, but it might be the worst.
Am I looking up the Guardian, like for a tree?
1990.
A movie that has a tree that eats people?
It's 1990, The Guardian.
Okay, not 2006, The Guardian.
No.
Okay.
No, this is the one about an evil babysitter that sacrifices babies to trees.
Oh,
What?
Not Kevin
Ah.
Costner and
That
Ashton
sounds great.
Kutcher in like some
No,
kind
it
of
sucks ass, dude. It's garbage.
Oh, like not even good
Holy
practical
shit.
effects or
Bummer.
anything. Like nothing
No, it's
redeemable.
horse shit.
Ah, that's too bad. 'Cause that's a good premise.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at this trailer. That's
Yeah.
that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah. This movie looks older than it is. Looks older than the 90s. Maybe the 90s was just fucking 30 years
Well, what
ago.
is it? 1990 what?
1990.
90.
Oh, well, so that means that, in theory, it probably was in production in, like 88,
80s?
89.
Sure.
'Cause that's kind of the fun part about movies that will kind of bleed into that era where it still has some of the like previous decades filmic sensibilities.
Using that 80s film stock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that movie only because it was something we rented for a friend's birthday party, like in the early 90s. And we were like, oh, we're going to watch a horror movie. It's going to be great. And every single kid at that party was like, what are we fucking watching here? Like 4th and 5th graders being like, this is horseshit.
Oh, wait. That's, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, it was like a sleepover party. We were like going to watch a scary movie or whatever. And we were like, why did we end up with this?
Does that happen anymore? I feel like that is a very common or other sort of mishaps in that. Like, I remember we rented, for some reason, a parent let us rent It, like the miniseries one.
Yeah.
But it came with 2 VHS tapes, which we didn't really understand what that meant. And we just put in the second one first. We're like, why is there a giant spider? Like, what is going on in this story? And it was like, why was it only half an hour long? And then we put in the
That's
next one.
pretty
Like,
funny.
oh, we watched the ending to the movie first.
Do you remember if was there an adult
no.
watching it with you?
No, absolutely not. They saw like creepy clown. How bad could it be?
Oh,
Just kind of let's go.
Sure.
we rented what was it? The Faces of Death? Is that what it is? Or like Tales
Oh,
of
yeah.
Faces
Yeah.
of Death? Okay.
Yeah,
And it was like that was the like, oh man, you're not even supposed to watch this tape,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was legendary.
And I don't know why. Maybe this is why I don't like horror movies. Like my friends are just assholes.
That's okay. I'm not sure I can draw from A to B there, but I'll go with it.
I feel like,
I don't think that's the only reason,
hey,
really.
You guys want to rent like Aladdin again? And they're like, Vinny, you're the oldest. Go rent Faces of Death. They always think you're 18. Be like, okay. That's when I went to the guy, Frank, at our local video store, and I would just put the thing on the counter, and he was like a big dude, tattoos, long hair, like just think of like what a biker would look like in the early 90s, and he looked like that. And it was our local video store, and he was just like, how old are you? I just was like, I said, old enough. And he laughed and gave me the movie.
Wow.
That's what you.
How old
That's
were
what we.
you?
That's
How
what we
old
lost
were
when we
you?
lost local video stores.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No longer can children sneak through the barn doors
Yeah.
into the illegal videotape section. That is what we have lost.
I
Oh,
saw
what the fuck?
the first Matrix is rated R, right? Am I remembering this correctly?
Oh, is it?
It's
I think it is.
PG-13. Really?
I
Yeah.
think it's
I
rated
could be
R.
wrong. I could be wrong.
Right?
I'm double checking because this is the story that I remember in my head of this being the first R-rated film that I saw because the local library had it on DVD. And
Yeah.
I was like, I went to my mom. I was like, I want to see this movie. My friends were talking about this movie. And she was like, well, if the librarian will let you have it, you can have it. So I just took it up to the front,
There you
and
go.
the librarian
Beautiful.
was like, yeah, sure. Like they did not. I used my own personal card.
This is
And
what
my
we
mom's like,
lost
well, I
when we
guess it
lost
must be
public
fine.
libraries. Yeah.
That is
Yes.
so funny.
And
I think that's
Which
a
is
reasonable
the-
rule by your
the
parents, though.
Yeah,
I think
that is a
pretty-
completely
well, here's the
reasonable.
thing. It feels like it should be, but if in every other case they were like, you're not 13 yet, you can't watch PG-13. Like I was 12 and I was not
okay.
allowed to watch PG-13 movies.
Uh-huh.
They were
Maybe
that
pushing
strict
it a
about it,
little.
and
Yeah.
I just caught my mom on like a I'm busy with something, go take this, just go
Uh-huh.
moment, and it happened to work out for me because then we watched it later and she's like, what is this? Why are there guns? What's going on? And I was like, the librarian said it was fine.
Yeah, it's
It's like,
research.
okay, I guess. yeah.
Oh, that's really good.
Matrix is rated R in U.S. markets. Okay, interesting.
Oh,
Huh.
okay.
All right.
Ah, just enough, I guess. Stuff in there. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I don't know. It
Like,
doesn't
it's not
fall as
vi-
like it's
it's-
not like a hard R.
Yeah, right. I mean, there's a lot of gun violence in it.
I
There
regret
is like
saying that. Yeah.
Some body horror.
some body horror. Is there a
Yeah.
ton of swearing?
Yeah.
in it?
Some
I feel
adult
like there might not be.
situations.
Yeah.
Some adult situations.
Mm-hmm.
Existential dread.
There's a 15 in the UK.
God damn it. Doing? Fuck this game, dude. Oh my god.
It's just it's also I will say this about this water level. It is the
sucks
slow,
ass.
the slow descent when you know you've just lost control. The like agonizing
Right.
slow fall into abyss.
Like I understand not having air control in jumps when you're in the air. It's like, yeah, in normal life, you do a jump, you're not. That's it.
That's it.
You've set your course for the whole arc of the jump. Underwater, however,
Yeah.
it feels like you just paddle,
Just-
Volgarr.
Just flap your
Swim
arms,
up.
Volgarr. You could, yeah. We don't have
Yeah.
to. We don't have to go down. Drop your shield.
Get in there, man. Oh god, I think I just remembered what the actual most upsetting video some friend of mine put in front of me when I was younger was, and I actually don't think I want to say it now that I've thought
Oh
about
boy.
it.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It is genuinely upsetting. Like not just in a gore kind of way.
Is it
Like, 'cause
something
I
you
had-
could rent from
Is
a
it commercial? Yeah, is it commercial
Yeah.
or is it
It
like
is
an
a
internet
commercial
video?
tape. Yeah, it is a real. I mean, it's a movie. It's just like I had friends that really liked to try and up the ante on upsetting us by like, what am I showing you? Let's check out this fucking shit I just found.
Oh, so you totally understand the my friends were assholes.
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Yeah, no. My friends were gigantic edgelord assholes a lot of the time. Like that's how I saw the G.G. Allen documentary. You know, that kind of shit. Like, and so the one I remember, and again, I will never watch this again, and it is genuinely one of the more fucked up things I've ever seen in my life.
I will not judge you by 15-year-old Alex standards, okay?
Yeah, I mean, even then, I was like, I actually wish I wasn't watching this. Apologies.
Yes.
It is a documentary about Nambla
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh,
called Chicken Hawk.
Oh boy.
It is exactly what you think it is.
okay.
Okay.
And that was the time I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done with the escalation of this. I don't want to live this way anymore.
Like, let's just watch skate videos and horror movies now.
Let's just not do this anymore.
Yeah. I'd say that's one I feel
That's
like
fair.
You're renting that, and somebody's
You know what you're getting into.
marking you down on a list, right? That's like a yeah.
Yeah, that gets you on a watch list, and rightfully so.
Yeah, right.
Like, it's just a documentary, but it's enough. Like, that is enough to make it, like, just the worst shit.
I will say that is absolutely a, like, 15 to 16-year-old asshole teen thing to rent and bring home.
Yeah.
That is right in that level of, like, and be like, you dick.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
I learned something about myself, at least. I learned what my limits are as far as, like, willing to fucking, like, try and edgelord type shit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I wonder if, like, maybe people who have slightly older kids, like, do kids get together to, I guess, rent a movie from a service, or, like, you know,
Just turn on Netflix or YouTube.
yeah, but I feel like all that stuff is so tracked. It's so much, must be so much harder to go in, and then I guess maybe if you're not checking your kids' accounts, it's not a big deal to rent the weird stuff, you know, that you could with physical media.
They still do like movie theater, you know, like
mean,
movie
it
parties,
is-
you know, stuff like that. But it's usually like planned, like we're over to watch XYZ as opposed to.
Yeah, I'm thinking like the illicit
like
stuff, you know.
I think the kind of stuff you're talking about happens more on YouTube than it's happening on movies.
Oh, you're absolutely,
You know
you're
what I mean?
100% right. Yes, yeah. Unfortunately, yes, and probably even darker than the stuff that we've all talked about here.
Yeah, like honestly, I'd watch Faces of Death. It's all fake.
Yeah,
like,
right.
They don't
right.
actually kill animals in this thing, as opposed to like whatever you're finding. Because some like Pokemon streamer you liked actually thinks, you know, Trump's got some good points. You know what I mean?
Geez.
Like,
yes, right.
Yeah, once it starts getting too real, that's, you know, at a certain point you just have to say, I can't do this anymore.
Where was Charizard on January 6th?
Standing next to Jay Johnston.
he got charged, right?
Yeah, convicted.
And he's never said anything, right?
No.
He's kind of just scuttled away after it. I mean,
Who's this?
Jay Johnston. The voice of Jimmy Pesto on Bob's Burgers and also former Mr. Show cast member.
Oh.
you would
was
know
at January
6th.
Mr. Pesto.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie
Yeah, that
Pesto.
character hasn't showed up on that show since then. I wonder why.
Yeah, interesting.
Just out of curiosity, has any progress really been made in the last, I don't know, hour?
I have.
Okay.
I've worked through some like childhood
Are you
therapy.
on- are you
Thank
on-
Yeah.
The second half of the tree level, or
Just been
Is this
looking
still
at these
the first
trees
half
for a
of the
while,
tree
you know?
But this is the
Yeah.
furthest I've been on the tree.
Yeah.
okay? From soft progress.
Yes. I can understand to a you know, someone without a keen eye for progress in Volgarr the Viking would say, Patrick, it sure seems like you're fighting the same fucking bees over and over again. But I swear to you.
Okay, I have to correct myself. Apparently, they did, in fact, just recast Jay Johnson. They just put Jimmy Pesto back in the show in the most recent episode, which I have not seen. Okay, fair enough.
Oh.
That's funny. So they gave it some time. Like, hey,
Yeah.
maybe he'll apologize or
No.
something. No.
Now.
No,
Nah,
now he's got
I'm trying to find a replacement.
now he's got a cabinet position. Now he's director
Were there
of
any
Homeland
indications
Security.
about that, Alex? Like that you're aware of?
What, that he had kind of gone off the deep end?
Yeah.
When it was revealed that he had apparently been there and people were starting to post pictures of it, I guess some of the Mr. Show cast members said that they had kind of been estranged from him for a long time.
Oh.
So, but I don't really know the whole crux of it. You know, it seemed like maybe he went in a different direction than a lot of those other people did.
Sure.
All right. Is that a checkpoint you've been to before, Patrick?
No, this is progress.
This is all new code.
I don't want to spoil. There's a pretty cool. Cool is a relative term in Volgarr the Viking, but if you'll notice that little pulsing thing,
Yeah.
it causes my controls to reverse.
That's it seems like a really annoying thing to happen.
Now, is that just directions? Or do the buttons change too?
I think they could have been so much crueler and have it mess with the button mapping, but it is purely just trying to induce right left panic.
Yeah,
which to be fair is still bad.
Mm-hmm.
But they could
no, totally.
They showed a mild amount of restraint.
Right, it's Brad. I've recognized this part.
Look at him just scooting on through.
Yeah, Brad. I feel like you got to be near a checkpoint.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Not too far.
I
from
want
the
to
last
say he has one major checkpoint before he hits the
Boss man.
one. That sounds right. Maybe. Feels right. There's a jump here that I just cannot get, and I'm almost out of air when I get here, so I don't have time to figure it out. What the fuck, man? Come on.
Oy.
Did you just do the
want
jump
things
that you
to be
couldn't
better
figure
for
out,
you.
though?
No, I didn't even get
That's
to at that
four.
time.
Another one. Or let me know when you
That
get to
spore
it, so I can-
bounces
I can
off
try and help.
it bounces off the ledge there, which is the rudest thing I've seen this game do.
Pretty rude.
So you're expecting it to go
Yeah, I didn't.
along a certain
because maybe-
arc, and then
Yeah, these things have like a fixed width. You see, they're always the same, except that one's not.
yeah, except that one. That's so mean.
And you're already almost out of air by the time you get there, so you're not even thinking. You're just like, oh god, just gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh wow, the guy who is now voicing Jimmy Pesto is the current voice of both Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck.
Oh, that must be a
That's
weird
Well,
duck season, rabbit season VO session.
Well, they mostly paired Daffy with Porky Pig in the new stuff now. They're going back to the old style, it's Daffy and Porky hanging out all the time. That last slate of Looney Tunes seasons, fucking great. Legitimately. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of buried it like they did everything else on, in Zaslav world. But that show was legitimately very good.
Is it only
still
on
there?
this streaming?
It's still there, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
It's only on that streaming service.
Is it just Max?
Yeah.
Brad, I got bad news for you.
Oh no.
Dry land is a myth.
Oh no.
There's
Excuse me.
Doesn't exist.
We just did Waterworld on the Watchcast.
Yeah. Sorry. It's a myth. It doesn't exist.
We love to torment our audience.
Patrick's Volgarr died 20 minutes ago. There is no dry land.
Nothing's free in Volgarr the Viking.
That's the truth.
Shit. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, that was
What the?
Got this. Don't give up.
Oh, I accidentally hit the jump button twice and it used the. What the fuck is this, man? I'm not even gonna make it.
Oh no! Yeah, that's.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got
I
this.
thought that one was farther away.
You can do it.
Wait, what?
What?
I know what you're doing.
It's the Adam Sandler thing.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure we were still doing Rob Schneider stuff.
Schneider?
Yeah.
Oh no, fuck him. But it's still fun to say. Fuck Rob Schneider like every which way. But I'm just saying it's still fun to say that. He did one good thing.
No, he did that. What was that PC?
Say that line.
There was that
Yeah,
PC.
he said that line. That's it. That's all he's
FMV
got.
game.
You guys listen to Sandler's comedy album recently, or how many does he have actually?
Like old ones, like the
They're all gonna laugh at you.
like are these people having sex or working out comedy album?
Was that on there? I can't remember. Yeah, like the
Toll Booth Willie.
yes, that one.
I mean, I haven't listened to it in a very, very long time since I put a cassette into a
Yep,
thing.
pretty much. I found my
I don't believe
copy
in
of it.
comedy anymore.
I found my copy of it last month, and that was why I was wondering. I was like, I wonder if this holds up.
Does it hold up?
I don't know. I didn't listen to it. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I did that. That got a lot of play when I was a child.
Yes, for sure.
That and like the Jerky Boys.
Yes.
Oh, the Jerky Boys.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I had some Jerky Boys albums.
What about some Crank Yankers?
I never really liked Crank Yankers, if I'm completely honest.
That was the
It
one with
never
the
did it for
puppets,
me.
right?
Yeah.
That was the one.
Yeah.
See, I think that might have been
Yeah.
too far past my time. That's like need a visual on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew what a Jerky Boy even looked like. I just had to use my imagination.
I mean, Vinny, I'm going to be
Back
honest
in
with
my
you. You
day.
live in New Jersey. You can conjure a Jerky Boy.
I probably was the Jerky Boy.
Yeah. You have seen 5 Jerky Boys if you walked outside your house.
Sitting on an IROC Z.
Yeah.
Comedy album, comedy tapes were pretty big. I had comedy records when I was a kid too, like old like stand-up routines on record we used to listen to.
Oh, were you cranking your phonograph to hear the jokes?
Oh, you had to wind them up and like.
Wow.
Brutal. Yes. Vinny, catching
Holy
fucking
shit.
strays.
It's Friday. No one's doing well. I'm just getting my punches in where I can.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Woo. Mean one.
I will take Brad getting out of this level today as like total
A
victory. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
look. Leaving
man.
the water
That's all
behind.
I want for him. I want nothing but the best for my Bradley.
Okay. I bet Brad had Star Wars on record. Those little records with the no.
Yes.
Oh, you
that's
did.
a movie,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Star
Can't watch
Wars.
a movie on a record.
No.
Soundtrack?
Who can afford?
Back in Vinny's time.
Yeah, we couldn't afford movies.
I mean, I had a
play
little
version.
I had a little Star Wars like record holder box thing. And I
There
know
you
that
go.
because I just found it last month.
It was like
So you must have spent a bunch of your time at home going through old ass boxes.
Well, these are like little like kids records, like tiny.
yeah, like a little
size
teleplay.
they are.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, like not full size. Like what's the term?
It's
45
like a little
or whatever?
45. Yeah.
Or yeah. Shit, what's this fucking part? Ah! At least I'm
Hey,
not dead.
still standing.
Wait! No! No! I didn't realize I was almost.
Oh my god.
It really is
No,
just
I've
like
got-
one too many things.
No, I've got Geometry Wars on this console. I might just make an executive decision for today.
My man.
I'm so sorry. You were right there.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
This is the run.
Oh, when I saw that one appear, that's worse than any horror film I've watched. this
Yeah.
year.
I thought you would have a 0 at least or something, but immediate death.
I think
Like that
Sonic has the grace to let you go to 0, but apparently not Volgarr.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking that. I remember.
There's no grace
Also,
here.
the
None.
music helped a lot. The little.
Yes.
Vinny, how's my noise gate doing?
Pretty good.
You hear
Why?
that?
You're like sobbing in the background?
The air filter just kicked on high.
No, I didn't hear it at all.
Which you guys can usually hear. Oh, even when I talk, you can't hear it?
I don't. Well,
No.
there's a lot of game audio and stuff going on.
Okay, that's
But I
true.
don't hear it at all.
Yeah, usually you guys can hear that thing clearly. Shit!
I think. I'm gonna check my settings. Do I still have your noise filter on? I think I turned them off. I do. I have it off. I was asking my wife today if she can think of something that is like a family, repeatable family like spa day thing where we just are very indulgent and just everybody enjoys it and does that, because I feel like we all just need like a win. Like, hey, let's just go like go do a thing. And she was basically like, wait, where everyone enjoys it? I was like, yeah. She was like, no.
You're gonna have to limit it down, like Ian, one of the kids,
Yeah.
me and you,
Right, yes,
me
right.
by myself.
And she was like, well, I like to go into the movies. I was like, yeah, but going to the movies where everybody wants to be at the same movie. She'd be like, yeah, no, I got nothing.
Yeah.
Just,
Maybe one day someone will strike that pay dirt, but not today.
She was like, well, I'll when you guys go to the movies, I go with you. I was like, you go because you can sleep for 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
And she's like, yeah, well, I enjoy that.
Yeah, I bet you do.
That's still peace.
It's still peace. I think my son has I think he's home by now. School trip to medieval times today.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that cool?
fun.
We
That,
went-
that does
We
kind
went,
of
Yeah.
we went a couple years back. So what I'll say is the time I'd gone to see it before, 2 times before, pre-Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And then I saw it a couple years back with our neighbors and their kids. It was a big group of us. And I was like, I don't know, man. We need like a dragon or something going on. Like, we need to... It goes on. Like, it's a 2-hour production.
Yeah.
And the kids loved it for the first half.
Oh, okay.
And then once the break happened, they were like, I think we should have just gone home. Like,
Oh,
no one,
really?
like,
Like once you got the food part?
Wow.
Once they served dinner?
I mean, the food's
There was just a lot
terrible,
of
for one
plot,
thing.
a lot of plot points happening at that point. It just kind of drags.
It's what is it? The I've been to quite a bit because there's one in New Jersey here, but I think it's like the dressage part is in the beginning where the horses do the dancing around here in New Jersey, in the middle, and then there's like because it's a fake tournament. It's like wrestling. It's like pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Wait, it's
Yeah, they
fake?
gotta cut promos. They gotta.
Yeah, right.
Oh, why didn't
no.
I mean, I told you the story of the first time I went to Medieval Times when I was like, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old. It was at the end of a long road trip when we were moving to California, and I was tired and cranky when we went to the show, and then my knight lost, and I started crying.
Oh,
No.
And apparently it was noticeable enough that the guy who killed my knight walked up into the crowd and gave me like some sort of like trinket or something to make me feel better. And I was just like, ah, shit, did you all see that? Fuck.
Get it for the water.
Yeah. You got it out of the water.
Nice.
Anyway, the night was very nice.
that's
Yeah, and I've never cried since.
learn my lesson.
It's a sign of weakness.
Yeah, that's right. No crying or sneezing.
Wait, that's not actually a thing, is it?
What?
Which part?
The no sneezing part?
Have you ever seen?
Oh, no.
Sneeze?
That's real.
What?
That's a Vince McMahon thing. That is 100% a Vince McMahon
What?
thing. He thinks sneezing is a sign of weakness.
What?
Which it is. I mean, it is extremely weak.
Apparently,
about
anytime
when
he
he
would
sneezes?
Hold it
sneeze
in.
around
Just
people,
hold it in.
he would. Anytime he would sneeze around people, he would cuss under his breath because he thought he had lost control or something. Very normal man.
so
What?
Very normal ideas. Anyway, that's like the 13,000th worst thing about that guy. So whatever. But
Right. That barely ranks. Oh my god.
Was that most recent like Netflix like docuseries worth watching?
on.
My understanding
No.
was like it's not anything new if you know the basics of the story, but otherwise maybe it's like okay.
it's not quite a hagiography, but it is definitely a little, let's just say, a little too close to its subject matter, I think.
Which makes sense. Bill Simmons was involved, so like that.
Yeah,
all,
I just,
that all adds up.
I have found a lot of these Simmons like wrestling documentary stuff to just not be as deep or interesting as I would like it to be.
Uh-huh.
So Patrick, you're still in the first half of this world?
Yeah, I feel like I'm almost at the end. Hit like 4 or 5 checkpoints.
Oh my
You
god.
just kill 3 witches back to back?
Fuck yeah.
Let's just not cut back to Brad's footage right now.
I'm doing okay. Is that checkpoint?
Let's just not do that.
Yeah, actually, I hit a checkpoint. Didn't even. I'm in such a
Yeah.
fugue state. I didn't even notice I hit a new checkpoint.
It's a great,
Oh,
it's a
okay.
great thing. Yeah.
So you have progressed.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not out of here yet, but you know,
Forward progress.
Like this.
and they call it progress.
Fuck.
A very satisfying horn.
Very sense.
Why? I can't.
Woo. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh.
Yeah? Is that
Yeah, it
did
felt
I
good.
Is Pixel back from the grave?
Aw.
Oh, good. Hit that tree.
Crooked View in the chat asking if I'm going to watch the Tyson fight tonight. Fuck
What's
no.
Tonight?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, my
Not a
God.
fucking chance.
He's got to get his ass
do they-
kicked, right?
Tyson is?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably. Maybe. I mean, he's almost 60.
Yeah, but like,
Howard
Also,
Hughes
it's
was just
probably
like, I
fixed.
don't-
yeah, I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
probably true.
It's just the whole thing feels a little
Like, why does
embarrassing.
anyone take these Paul fights, like, remotely fucking seriously? Like, why? That's the thing that drives me the most insane, is, like, this fucking influencer, this fucking YouTuber is regularly boxing legends and winning, and people aren't just saying, well, obviously that's fucking rigged, right? Like, what are we doing?
Is it? I don't really follow it. Is he actually fighting current boxing? Like,
I mean, they're usually on the older or getting near retirement, if not actively retired stage, but it's still, it's like, do I think Jake Paul would actually beat Floyd Mayweather in a real fight? Fuck no.
I did see that the video going around where it was like a kid interviewing Tyson about his legacy.
Oh, that was
Oh my
great.
God.
That was
And-
fucking great.
And that,
Yeah.
that was maybe the
That was
best thing to come
awesome.
out of all of this. And I sent it to my wife and was like, finally, you and Mike Tyson share a worldview.
Been waiting for this. I've made it to 4-2.
Oh boy,
Alright.
okay.
All right.
Wow. New crystal.
New crystal just dropped.
That's a new tree in the
Yes.
background there.
The tree doesn't want to eat you.
Whoa. Holy shit. Never seen that before.
Look at you. You're decked out.
Just give you everything?
Well, if you remember, they did that right before the boss in the first.
Oh, did they do that on the last one?
So just be careful because they load you up.
That's nice of them.
You can,
All right,
you can
well,
still
I have
lose
made it.
but it's because they
boss,
give it.
theoretically.
But dude, they give it to you and then throw 2 enemies at you right before the checkpoint, just to give the opportunity to get fucking demoralized
Yeah,
by
of course they do.
losing a war.
All right, here goes.
All right, here we go. Brands at the boss.
All right.
Woo!
Oh shit. Now shield doesn't work on that, does it? God. Shit. Oh my god. You're so slow under here.
Yes.
Oh, that's all the way across the screen, isn't it?
But you can come back at that checkpoint, right?
If I choose not to continue and
Right.
back out, but then I only get 1 life,
so
and
you
then
can
have to do that
just
again.
You can just keep starting there.
Oh, I
if
thought
you-
you had been doing that. You're not?
But you only get 1 life. You only get
Yeah, you only
Yeah,
get
you
one
don't
life.
get the full complement of
you can
lives.
just, I mean, it's infinite lives if
Yeah.
you think about
Well-
it a different way.
Shit,
You
I never
know.
thought of it that way.
Nice.
But that's not on
Could've
you. That's on me. I didn't think
sworn-
about it that way.
I could have sworn you had been doing that.
No.
Lives are
Not
just
for
like an
any-
idea, man. Like, continues. It's just like a concept that we all just, like, buy into, bro.
Societal construct.
Yeah.
Whoa! What the fuck are you supposed to do about that? Oh wait, did those break on the surface? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah.
Man, this is just like Cutthroat Island. Another movie we just did on the Watchcast.
Nice.
There's some really solid spear work happening here, Brad.
You.
Wow.
Brad's technique. Very
Yeah.
quick, very good.
Yeah, wow.
Oh my god. Oh,
No, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Just hit him.
All right.
Yay!
All right.
Motherfucker, you are out of the water.
Out of the water.
I beat the guy on my second try, which I feel like that absolves
my
me
God.
somewhat of my continued cheese. Hopefully.
Yeah, no, hey, whatever. I didn't even.
Fuck, man.
Look at all that
You
loot.
did it.
Fuck.
You found dry land.
You ever struggling in something so bad that you don't even feel a sense of triumph when you're done?
Yeah.
Every day. Every
Yeah.
day.
That's called parenting, Brad.
Still feel like you have
didn't, I wouldn't
lost
get up in the
after
morning.
you win.
I love
Oh, well.
progress.
Murder person.
Breathe in that air. That nice forest air.
So can you do that at any checkpoint?
Yeah. At a certain point, I stopped doing it though, just because it gets so tedious quitting out and having to restart over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But under the
why.
right circumstances.
That's why I. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's why I didn't
No,
do it.
I tell you, Patrick feels that you would lose
Oh my
time
God.
doing it, you know?
That's right.
Yeah. I want to respect my time, the
Yeah.
audience's time. You know, I'm just being one of the
Why?
guys.
Just dudes being guys.
Yeah. Is there anything better?
Patrick has football.
It's terrible. It's so bad.
I feel so fucking bad for you guys, man. It's so sad what's happening with the Bears, and I don't normally let the Bears get to me, but this one's a real bummer.
Yeah, it's
What?
so they're a bad team. They appear to be ruining like a really promising quarterback. It's just
Another
there are 8
one.
weeks left.
Ooh.
Another one. Oh, I don't know about. I mean, just Mr. Trubisky doesn't count, but Fields.
No, I think
sure.
Fields, though. I think Fields had some real potential, and maybe still does. I don't know.
The problem is, Vinny,
Yeah.
I've created a prison for myself, and you might say, well, the prison is just the fandom. You could just maybe just don't watch it. Well,
Yeah.
our neighbors who are our kids' closest friends, they also big Bears fans. We like hanging out with them. So our Sundays are the kids getting together,
Aw.
playing all day, and us watching football. So I'm stuck. Like that, the kids know, they're like, that's all they talk about when they wake up on Sundays. Like, when do the games start? Like, when can we go hang out with our friends? And so I can't be like, no, this Sunday we're gonna do something else. You know, fuck your friends, because fuck the Bears. So instead, I'm, oh, it's even worse. Oh, you're only saying that because we lost to your team last week, 19-3. We didn't do jack shit. Forgot you're a Patriots fan. God damn it.
Them losing to the Patriots is the surest sign that there is just nothing good happening with this team for the rest of the year.
Yeah. And
think
we
what-
play the Packers next week.
Oh, you're fucked. I'm sorry.
I saw some
Yeah, so
article.
bad.
Maybe it was the New York Times or something. Just like all these bad NFL decisions are coming back to haunt all these teams. I didn't really understand what it meant, but it was
There's a
basically
lot of
just,
bad decisions happening in football, to be fair.
Okay.
A
Here's
lot of
my
bad
thing.
decisions getting made all around.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm finally ready to lock in with a new team fandom in the NFL. I have been bouncing around for a while, and I've been tempted by a number of teams. I came very close
Who
to
are you-
declaring for the Lions, but I feel like that's too bandwagon-y. I love the Lions. They're great
So
now.
the Lions are my. So I can't. I'm not gonna. I'm stuck. I have my curse. I'll live with it.
Yes.
But I don't have any animosity towards Detroit. Like,
Yeah.
as like a franchise. Like, I hate the Packers. I root for their demise. I hope their fans like twist their ankles and like suffer through the winter. Like that's how I feel about them.
Wow.
But
And you got mad at me,
Lions
Vinny,
fans-
for what I said about Wisconsin, for God's sakes.
I know. Wisconsin taking a lot of heat.
Yeah.
But the Lions, I mean, they were even when the Bears were bad, even when the Bears were bottom of the barrel, it was like, well, at least we're playing the Lions. Like, at least there was a moment that you beat, like the whole division
Not
just
anymore.
bullied that team for
Yeah.
years, and now they're like the class of the division, and probably will be for some, well, maybe as long as Ben Johnson sticks around. I think things get
Yeah.
a little dicey if he leaves. But so they're my backup. Like, I root for the Packers to lose once the Bears are out of it. I'm like all in on like the Lions for like 1 year. One more year, scrappy little Lions, and then they can start annoying me next year. But right now, they're my team to root for. I want to see them.
Yeah.
I'd love to see them actually play Mahomes or Allen or somebody in February.
Whether they are my long-term fandom or not, I'm not declaring that now because it feels too bandwagony to jump on the team that was abysmal for like 7 decades suddenly becoming good. Also, they do have Jared Goff, who is a North Bay boy like myself. He's Marin, but I'm not holding it against him. But I think I'm finally ready to declare for the Baltimore Ravens. I think they are just my team.
Yeah.
Like, Lamar Jackson has been around long enough and good enough for long enough that I feel like it's not just bandwagon jumping. They are the most goth NFL team if there is one. I mean, it's health goth inherently, so it's not really goth, but it's close enough.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a team I can believe in.
No,
I
that
went
is a
to
fun
college
team.
in Baltimore,
oh, nice.
so I picked that up. I don't watch football really, but if they ever make it to the playoffs, then I start to watch football.
Fair.
I have an aunt in Maryland. That's close, kinda.
Nice, yeah. There you go.
It's not
I think
Baltimore,
what,
but it's Maryland.
You know, they haven't won a Super Bowl. They get they have a cursed history even in
Well, no, the
during
Ravens
the,
won a Super Bowl.
yeah no but I'm saying specifically you're picking in the Lamar Jackson era.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like
Right.
I don't think you're getting on this because Flacco pushed you over the edge.
No, I'm a huge no. In fact, I'm a huge Elvis Gerbach fan. That's where my fandom kind of roots in it. So
But my thought
Nobody
is,
remembers Elvis Gerbach.
what I'm saying is like becoming a Chiefs fan is kind of a cheat, right? Like it's like they're too successful. Like that's just not unless you're moving to the area. I feel like you can't do that. But
yeah,
they haven't won a Super Bowl. They've actually flopped hysterically in the playoffs, which gives you like, you know what I mean? Like there's no guarantees out of the regular season.
No.
And what you got going for you in the future is they are the picture of stability. They took Joe Flacco to a Super Bowl. Like Harbaugh's a good coach, like good infrastructure. They're always gonna win. Like I thought about now that Roethlisberger isn't there, like I love Mike Tomlin. Like, can I just become like a little Steelers fan? Like Fields is over there. That's also been my AFC backup. Is like I could become a closet Steelers fan if I have to root for one on that side.
yeah. I don't know if I can truck with the Steelers entirely, just because I do find Russell Wilson, though he is much better this year, just impossibly lame of a person.
You're not wrong. I'm with you there.
Did you say Harbor? Like
Harbaugh.
Jim
Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh from the Chicago Bears, like 80s
No.
is Chicago
No.
Bears?
No,
Wait,
that's
what the fuck
John
are you talking-
Harbaugh.
Oh.
That's John Harbaugh, and no.
Okay. Look, I'm only
Wow, I love it. Here's
This
what
is
I
my
love.
Tecmo Bowl. This is where
The only Chicago Bears factoid that Vinny Carvella could extract from his memory was John Harbaugh because of Tecmo Bowl.
Because this
That's
is
fucking amazing.
It's there's also there was another running back I remember or was Harbaugh a running back?
No, Mike
Okay.
Ditka was the tight end. That's the 80. That's
What did Harbaugh play? Was he? He was a backup quarterback, wasn't he?
yeah, he was a quarterback.
Maybe that's right. Okay, that's
Yeah.
why I would see the name a lot. A Muster maybe was another. These are just these are the names I saw.
Muster's not. I could be wrong. Muster's not ringing a bell for me.
No,
It's
okay.
not
I'd have to go look
reference.
at the original Tecmo Bowl or Super Tecmo Bowl lineup. I'm gonna go look it up right now. Let's see. That is like where my the football cemented knowledge begins.
Yeah.
Retro Bowl is like basically modern Tecmo Bowl.
Okay.
Like, on like iPhones and iPads. It's really fucking good. Like they have like a cool touch interface for like the controls. Like I play it sometimes when I'm watching football like on a Sunday night. It's delightful.
We got Jim Harbaugh as quarterback, Brad Muster as running back, Neil Anderson as running back, Ron Morris as wide receiver, Wendell Davis wide receiver, James Thornton as tight end.
Okay.
Sure.
Look,
I believe you.
This is who you played.
We're just naming guys. I don't know. Yeah, we're just naming some guys.
Naming guys.
Yeah.
That's, we're talking football
Friday.
here. This is,
Look, you put enough of us together at any given moment, we're just gonna start naming some guys. It's in our DNA. Especially once you've lived in the suburbs long enough.
Yeah.
That's all we have.
A lot of sad truth in that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! Somebody posted the was it the Key and Peele football?
That's college football, please.
College football. My kids love that sketch.
Yeah, it's a classic for a reason.
One of the ones I can watch with my kids without having to have a little bit of a talk afterward and be like, okay, now this is why this is funny. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like,
Now, let me explain to you racial politics.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Mm-hmm. I need to explain this Gremlin sketch to you and why cocaine existed. It was the only way anyone made it through the 80s, all right?
Brad, what are you thinking of this level?
Way fucking better.
Way better.
Yeah,
Different, right?
I told you.
Different is good.
Like you actually get some room to breathe, and
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I've come
Just
around on
play
the
the
creepy
video
little
game.
trees. They don't scare me, but I like fighting you.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that was bad. That was stupid. Oh shit. Oh.
Ooh. That's the thing that reverses your little red one, right?
Yes, they know exactly what they're doing there.
Mm-hmm.
They almost make you
Yeah,
walk
there's
yourself
a
right into
couple of them
space.
that each one has a couple of different effects.
Wake up, tree.
It's Volgarr time.
God. Dumb. Oh well.
And again, Patrick, you are on the second half
Yes, I'm in
of the Woodlands.
Wow. Big moon.
See that? Hey, see that, Kato? My hands are sweating though. My hands, like I'm feeling it.
Super
These are weak.
What are you doing?
Are you about to fight Dracula or some shit?
Dude, I don't know. It feels like I feel like I might be close to the boss.
Enemy just doesn't seem like it belongs.
The witch?
Yeah.
Oh,
I would say this is far and away the weakest level so far. Like the aesthetics not doing a whole lot for me.
That tree's pretty cool.
We all love the tree.
Yeah.
No, you
Look,
all
it's
make
right
some
there.
good points. Oh!
Wow.
Yeah.
That was maybe the most wrong decisions anyone has ever made in a 5-second span.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was some
That was
good,
great.
That was some good stuff. That was some peak Volgarring.
Play back the fucking tape!
I'm not sure you want to see that one.
Oh, I went backwards. Shit. That's all the enemies were facing the other way. So I guess you have to jump over.
I'm not sure what they
And
want you
then
to do
you-
there.
I think you use the double jump.
And come back towards the wall?
Yeah, I'm no thanks. Goodbye. No fuck with that.
Patrick, there's a treasure chest on the other side of that.
Yeah, what are you not going to get that treasure?
I know. Look, it's right there.
I mean, it's just right
It's
over
right
and then
there.
just come back. I mean, you might have to.
I think you're right. I think you jump
now
over.
Yeah.
Now that I know that
Yeah.
I got options.
You might. Do you think you have to hit it with a spear so you can get back up?
I think you'd be far enough away from the ledge.
Or how are you going to climb back up there? Easy
I didn't even
peasy.
fucking need it. Shit, I was maxed out.
Oh, there you go.
You know what though? That's closer to another life.
That's true. You know what? Thank you, Kato.
Just showing off.
That's definitely what I was doing. I
Yeah.
was definitely fully
Just
aware of the UI
stunting. Yeah.
and its consequences.
Oh, this is that's so mean.
This is dicey.
Yep.
You're alive. You're
Exactly for that.
See, now I could go back and have gotten the upgrade.
Mm,
Ever forward.
Wait, what?
Ever forward.
Sit ever forward.
How do I?
An amel. Ever forward.
How do I?
How do you?
mm,
Is
I have
this a-
ideas here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh yeah,
That's not what I was
nice,
thinking.
nice.
Yeah.
No, me either.
Whatever gets you there.
Ooh.
Right.
Whoa.
Are you kidding me?
Tua.
God.
Oh,
Wait,
I don't you like you when you kill any
No,
enemy.
no, they didn't. No one thought that was. No.
No,
No,
yeah,
I
no,
don't.
yeah,
I think the
this
moment
is-
has passed, Patrick.
Yeah, no. This,
I think the 15 minutes might be up.
So is
No.
so is hers, but that hasn't stopped her.
Yeah, it's still happening.
You missed your monetization window. Sorry.
what is the podcast about? Is what I would like to
Just
know.
her talking.
Fuck do I know?
It's just the same story every episode. It's just like, so there I was on the street. I
think
being
it's-
What
interviewed.
is any podcast about?
That's a very
Yeah,
good point,
well,
and
you
you just made me
can't-
have a
Right.
little bit of
You know
an
what?
existential crisis. So thanks for that.
Let's go ahead and not answer.
Yeah,
that
let's
question.
leave that one on the table. Really.
I think it's become mostly an interview thing.
Oh, okay.
The people who go on it,
It's like just in general.
like
Is there a
like
theme?
Joe Rogan. No, I don't know. I think they just try to see if they'll get famous people to go on it.
Oh, okay. It's like a circle of promotion, really. Like, hey,
Right.
Yeah.
I'll go on here and then promote my book.
I
I think it's-
book.
It's just dumbasses
Oh,
talking.
yeah.
Okay.
What is a podcast?
Only, yeah, she only talks to authors. Weirdly, just like
Weird,
big,
that's
big
it.
bookhead.
Yeah. What is a podcast if not just dumbasses talking?
Just pile of dumbasses.
A miserable
Miserable pile
of dumbass.
of miserable pile of dumbasses. Yep. That's a pretty good name for a podcast. I can't lie.
Get that through the iTunes filters somehow.
Yeah. What are you listening to? A miserable pile of dumbasses. Sounds pretty good, actually.
Well, if you're a
talking about a
miserable
cool
pile of
sci-fi
dumbasses
show.
like us, tell us about Blue Chew.
Oh my god. Checkpoint.
Oh.
God.
But at least it's not underwater, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Gotta take your victories where you can get them. The way he hugs that thing is like one of the funnier little
Yes.
sprite animations.
Yes. He looks terrified.
He does. Turns out he's afraid of heights. It's the one thing.
Nice.
When in doubt, just okay. But you know what? I am starting to have some worries about what the boss might be.
Dropping these things like.
Based on some art that seems to be in front of
Oh,
us.
I see what you're saying. I see.
Oh,
For you in
oh.
particular.
For me in particular, I am beginning to get some a little worried.
Some vibes.
It's a giant
Yeah.
duster.
Vibe.
What does the green one do?
Come at me, bro. Come at, spawns a sword or a tree.
A tree is not a sword.
Well,
Not yet.
if you are a witch that doesn't have a sword and all you can summon is a tree, in many ways that becomes your sword.
No, that becomes your tree. Words mean things, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I don't know. What country do we live in these
Oh yeah.
days? Are you
that's-
sure?
That's so
Come
like
on.
2019.
Oh, fuck! Whew.
Yeah, make this most basic of jumps.
I feel like you're flipping through it. Is it catching you?
I've done this. I've done this like half a dozen times, and I just can't do this now anymore.
We are reaching that point.
I forgot you can. I forgot you can roll off
Ooh.
the side
Yeah.
before you jump. I totally forgot you could do.
Oh, you can do a Donkey Kong jump?
Yeah.
We are getting near final run territory, but Patrick, you're probably closing in on a boss.
I think so.
We would fucking hope so.
Yeah, it's level can't be infinite.
Ooh.
Whoa.
You all right?
So was that the spider? Was there a spider on you?
Did Boss Nass just enter the fucking phone call?
Sleepy tree. Ah,
Angry tree, angry tree.
it's really angry.
Come back here. Come back. No. Come back here. No!
My points.
My points. My precious points.
Nice.
Okay, can you get this treasure chest? There has to be a way to get that.
Yeah.
I don't know
What's
that I
up, Patrick?
figured out that.
I could
come
not
back
figure it
around?
out.
Maybe,
Yeah, maybe.
you might have to go around, I think.
Yeah,
maybe.
you come from the top.
Checkpoint.
Okay. I think this is the
Oh
boss.
yeah, look at this.
And I'm fairly sure my suspicions are about to be borne out here, with all of the webbing.
Yeah, what are you standing on there? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting, right? Yeah, take a nice chug out there, Volgarr. You're gonna need it.
Oh yeah. Aw, it's like
Yeah.
it's mostly you were mostly there. But you didn't know it was gonna be a sexy spider.
I had an inkling.
Come on.
Boo.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
Whoa.
Has anyone ever made a video game?
No.
Question mark.
Nah.
Okay.
Where you
So I
have,
hit
yeah.
no.
Oh yes. If you hit no, then you can restart that checkpoint. Yes. Just kidding. A video game where you basically have a boss arena and enemies just like come into your arena. Like if you would be playing as this boss, like a Mega Man boss, where you just constantly fight in a square or rectangle, and you get to use the environment and then upgrade the environment, almost like a tower defense game, as bigger enemies come towards you. You guys know what I'm saying? I'm pitching a game.
I feel like I lost you about halfway through it, honestly.
Okay. Basically,
I think I get you.
You are the spider boss.
Mm-hmm.
You are the Spider-Man.
I don't think so.
No.
There's-
Okay.
There's ones where you control entire dungeons, but not like just
Yeah.
the individual boss enemy, right?
I just want to be a boss that like can launch stuff off of the ceiling.
Wow, Vinny. You want to be a boss, huh?
I just want to be a boss.
Hmm.
Just want to be a boss.
Really, you aspire to be
you wanna
part
be
of the
a
managerial
landlord,
class?
too?
I want to be a boss. No, I don't want to be a landlord. I just want to be a boss.
Hmm.
I forget who I was talking to. I think it was Backlar, and we were talking about like basically growing up. Our whole generation was, fight the man, right? Like,
Fuck.
wow,
Our whole
geez.
generation?
We're like,
I don't
"Fight
know.
the fucking spider.
Well,
this.
there was like there was like Wayne's World and like the whole thing. Like the man was the enemy, right? That was that was a big thing.
That's
But
your
yes,
example is Wayne's
It's
World?
Wayne's World. Uh-huh.
This is like Wisconsin all over again. This is the first thing you think of?
Yeah, well, because it's like who's the what's the name of the music producer in Wayne's World? Who they is going to sell
Which
him out?
one?
Oh wow.
Well, there's Rob Lowe in the first one, and then there's
Yeah.
Christopher Walken in the second one.
Rob Lowe is who I'm thinking of.
Okay.
I feel like we don't get a lot of like fight the man media anymore.
Yeah, everyone gave up.
Everybody kind of gave up.
It's because the man,
The man won.
I
Yeah.
fought the man and the man won.
I think I'm gonna pause here. I don't think I'm gonna push into.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Does that
I'll
make
play out
sense?
this last
Brad, is
life.
that you feel?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
why don't
finish
you
this
play
last
out,
life. But I'm not finishing this segment today anyway, so that's fine. Fuck off. Come on.
Yeah, I feel like somewhere along the lines it was like you know, like don't sell out, don't be the man, fight the man. Selling out's bad. To did you see what Arby's tweeted? That was pretty funny. You know, like we made that right hand turn pretty quickly somewhere.
Yep.
You're speaking of a dying breed of human, Vinny.
Well, don't worry. You've got your next series of movies for the Watchcast. Fight your favorite
Fight the
Man movies.
I
That'd
mean,
be good, actually.
That's not bad.
So Wayne's World and Wayne's World 2.
Yeah, clearly.
And then you've got like one more movie to pick.
Right.
Brad,
Right.
is that
So
it?
like,
You calling it?
I don't know, like Coneheads, I guess.
Like probably like a Mallrats or something. I feel like there's probably some Kevin Smith.
There you go. Yeah, Kevin Smith stuff.
Kevin Smith probably has a fuck the man.
Rats. Dogma.
Well,
Is Dogma fuck the man?
I mean,
Well,
there's like about two of them are like really mad at God.
Yeah, I mean, what is God if not the biggest man, the biggest fucked up
It's
man?
Alanis Morissette.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alanis Morissette. Yeah, I was going to say not in that one.
Isn't it ironic?
Very good.
Oh my God.
That's pretty
All
good.
right, well-
That's pretty good.
woo,
It's a good place
I
to
think
wrap
that
it up.
signals the end
Yeah.
of this stream.
It's like
Thank you, Alan.
rain on your wedding day.
Oh, it's
I
too
think we
many
got all my
things on
audio
this
levels
screen.
in.
Yes. That's gonna do it. Well, I hope you guys.
That's gonna do it.
That's gonna do it. Patrick, pitch one more time where people can go donate the save point.
If you go to savepoint.stream or donate.remapradio.com, sometimes those forwarding things break for different people in different parts of the world. Either of those will get you to our fundraising for Anera, helping folks in Palestine and Lebanon. And we've raised $161 or $2,000 for that when we did a big stream last weekend. You can go see all the fun segments we did with Rob, Kato, myself, and we're very lucky to be joined by the entire time with Austin Walker and Natalie Watson, who we used to work with at Waypoint and now is a producer at Half Mermaid. Worked on, why am I blanking on the game? The
Immortality.
Yeah,
FMV game.
Immortality.
Immortality.
Mhm.
And is now working with Brandon Cronenberg and working on a bunch of other cool stuff that not even she would tell me about privately. So good job. You did your job, Natalie. You didn't tell me about your cool horror games. But you can see all the streams of those over at youtube.com/@remapradio.
And donations still open.
Donations still open. At some point, we'll close them and we have to sort of tabulate everything. But yes, you can still go there now if you'd like to put a couple dollars to a really good cause.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, Kato. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Brad. Thanks everybody for watching. Go check out Remap if you're watching this over on the Nextlander side of things. And we'll be back. Brad, have a great vacation. This is you'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yes.
And for folks who are watching over on the Nextlander side of things, Alex, we will have a break after Spirits Within on the Watchcast, right? We're gonna have a little bit of a
Watchcast
break.
is going to be off for a couple weeks after next week's episode.
Spirits within.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you watched it yet?
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
yeah.
neither
We
of you
recorded
watched-
it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. We're going to recover.
Can I get can you give me one sentence on the Spirits Within? Yeah.
Somebody else say something. Somebody else say something.
Yep. Okay.
No, I did.
All right.
I yawned. That was it. That's what I got.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. It's
Got ideas.
It has some.
The one sentence I'll give you is I also thought that it had sunk square, but it was only a contributing factor. So
It was one of the several problems they had going on. Yes.
So yes,
It didn't help.
No.
It certainly didn't help. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye.